listening to LOA Recon with the Good Vibe Coach Jeanette Ma, where we dissect the ins and outs and the art and science of conscious creation, all intended to amp up your manifesting game. Let's have some fun together. Hey, thanks for tuning in today. I've got something on my mind I wanted to remind us about, and some of you already know this, and many of you are fabulous at practicing it. I have some room for improvement on it myself, so this message is for me as much as it is anyone else. But what I'm thinking about lately is how sometimes we conscious creators inadvertently sabotage our manifesting success when we don't honor our word, right? When you give your word and you don't stand by it, it teaches universe as well as yourself that your word isn't that powerful. Because maybe you mean it, maybe you don't. Maybe you really are going to get up early and help that friend move. Or maybe you're going to text later with a reasonable or even a made-up excuse. Maybe you will follow up with that colleague that you just bumped into to get together for lunch soon. Or maybe you have no intentions of ever talking to them again. Maybe you do mean it when you tell yourself you're going to start meditating every day. I'm laughing because I've probably said that to myself a few times. But when you don't, you know what happens to the power of our word when we don't follow through with what we say? The power of our word is dwindling with every unkept promise that we make. Because when we throw our words around loosely without intending to take what we say seriously, the universe does the same thing. It doesn't take our word seriously. And when you train yourself that when you say something, it means something, you train universe that same thing. It's really yourself. Universe is just matching how you feel about what you say, but it's good for us to know that our word means something, and the only way for that to be true is to practice it. And you might be thinking, but seriously, Jeanette, sometimes isn't it just the kind or the easier thing to say to someone? Like, I don't really want to tell my best friend that dress is too small for her. It would crush her. Or to answer my lover with the truth when he asks, how was that for you? When it wasn't all that? Yes, I agree. Sometimes it is easier to say some things that aren't necessarily 100% true. Plus, there is something to be said for doing or saying what feels best. There is vibrational benefit there. But when we have a habit of using our word lightly, that's not doing our manifesting practice any favors. Because when I say, I'll see you at 7, and I'm there at 7, or when I say, I'd love to chat with you soon, and I mean it, or when I answer, not so good when someone asks how I'm feeling on a bad day, I'm teaching myself as well as universe that I mean what I say, that my word means something. So later on, when I say, I'm a brilliant coach in high demand, or my body feels younger every day, or my love life is rich and full, so shall it be. Because my word means something. It's a force in the universe. It's got power and meaning behind it. Because I am good for my word, and everyone knows it, including me and including universe. Don't we all have that friend who we know not to take too seriously because we've just been stood up too many times, whether she says she's going to be there for a monthly book club, but she isn't, or a weekly hiking date, and we're sitting around in the parking lot waiting on her. We've done it so many times, now we don't even blink when she's not there. We just roll our eyes and get on with it. Okay, I'm not saying I don't do this too, but I am saying that we'd be smart to minimize, if not completely eliminate, the times we say things that we don't really mean. Because your manifesting success depends on it. And even to yourself, the promises you make to yourself, they have to count too. So pay attention to where you might have room for improvement in what you say to yourself. And I get it. Sometimes we say something that we can't follow through on, even though we might have originally intended to, for real. Or sometimes life might just get in the way of being able to keep some of the promises that we make. But you know what we can do when that happens? We can clean that up with our word as well. We can explain what went wrong, and we can make a new promise that we can keep. Or we can just simply apologize and try to do better next time. Because the better we get at honoring our word, the better universe does too. And that is a beautiful thing to experience. Thanks for listening, everyone, and happy manifesting.